Hello, Nomad Sculpt, and this video is about such bar reliefs, and there's a new tool um, for the depth estimation from images. So let's start with examples. So here I searched for ornaments, or here you can also use AI bar relief and pick such an image. So let's start with such an image here. So I pick it here and save it. And here I tested some things in Nomad Sculpt, and so let's add a plane. So I rotate the plane in the front view, validate this, and we need more topology, so I use multi-resolution linear subdivision, and I subdivide it up to here 1 million. Okay, so here it's only that you see what you get. So maybe I pick this lion here. Okay, so symmetry we don't need, and I show the object symmetry to find the center point. So now I pick the center, and this is created from this alpha image. So this is what you get. You can change the intensity a little bit, maybe 150%. So I use the front view again. So I pick the center point, and so this is the relief you get. And here with a round all brush, so I brush 1, 2, 3 times and smooth it a little bit out. And this is generated from a single image. So yeah. So let's see the workflow. So we need a website, and the link is in the description. And here there's Death Anything version 2. You find it on Hugging Face. Here the spaces here. And here you can search here for deaths. So you find here Deaths Anything version 2. It's free. You don't have to log in or registrate. So press on Deaths Anything. And here you can upload your image. So let's pick this one here. And here press compute depth. So this is before, after, and here you see there's a grayscale depth map. So here press on this button and load it or download it, and then I use Procreate for this. So I'm creating a new canvas, maybe This is a square canvas, 2048 by 2048. So I create this canvas. So I set the background to a pure black background. And now I'm adding this file, this depth map, to the canvas. So let's fit to the canvas. This is what you get. And here you see your layers here. This is layer 1. And I pick now the original image. So this one. And this is then the second layer. And here we can make a few adjustments here. Maybe here I make it pure grayscale, that it's only black and white. And here in the layers you see here such a opacity slider. So you can change here the opacity. So this picture layer is only for the details. So we don't need a lot opacity for this. You see here, you can test about 6%, 10%, and you see here the overlay to the height map. So you see here, when I zoom in here a little bit, you see here the smaller details like this. Okay. And you can play around with the settings. And so I copy this canvas and I put the whole thing together as one complete layer. And now you can play here with the curves. You see here such a curve option, and here it's possible to play with with a gamma curve. So test this one, and it's also possible to use here a little bit of Gaussian blur. So here we make it a little bit smoother. So I use only 1-2% of Gaussian blur. You see here, this is the Gaussian blur effect, and only a little, maybe 1%, maybe it's enough. So, and then share this picture as a JPEG file. Save. So this is now your depth map or displacement or so. And now I go a few steps back here in Nomad Sculpt. This is our plane, and so we need the stamp tool, stamp, and now we change the alpha, and so I press import, and we find our new alpha here in the camera roll. Time to get up. So sorry. Here select this one and edit. So you see here our new alpha. And so this is the scaling. It fits inside the red ring here. It's okay. I lock the rotation, and symmetry here is off. So let's use the front view, and now let's see what we get. So this is the relief we get. And here for the round alt brush, here at the moment I'm, yeah, maybe 150%. So I brush along the whole picture and smooth it out. And so it's also possible here to add a layer now and refine it a little bit. Maybe use a move brush, and now we can use the symmetry. Maybe it's okay. So I think this is a real good result of this image here. And yeah, it works fine. So maybe let's do a second test. So let's use such a ornament thing here. So I pick this one here. Oh, I save this one. And first I use a other thing here. I remove the background. Okay, so for this here I use a bounding box, so sorry. So that we get a PNG with a transparent background, and I download this. Then let's go back to Procreate. So import the file, and this is the PNG file. So this is what we get. And this one I share as a JPEG. And now we use again this Death Anything tool. So I upload this one. I compute the depth. And I download the grayscale image. Okay. Now we have to go back to Procreate, add this new file here, this one. And so I pick this one here and I select here the selection and I invert the selection. So I go back to the next layer, this one, and here I cut the background out so that we get only the height map or the depth of this image. And now I have to switch the layers. So now we overlay with the original image, and so here I reduce the opacity or decrease. So maybe let's use 12%. So it's okay. And I copy the canvas and put the canvas again on the screen. So the next thing is we need adjustments maybe on the curves. So let's try this setting. And again, maybe here a little bit Gaussian blur. So 1%, 2 or 2%. So, and let's share this file, JPEG, save. Back to Nomad Sculpt. So I go back and delete this, the stamp tool, and I import this relief alpha. And let's see what we get. So I decrease the intensity. And yeah, round all brush and a little bit of smoothing. So this is what we get. So I use the trim brush and trim the backside. So this is this ornament thing. And maybe let's voxel remesh the whole thing here. I brush again with a round all brush, and now I'm using the decimation function. So I turn the wireframe on and let's see what happens. Maybe one time. So now we get here this mesh has 6,000 vertices, and here this wireframe, and it's okay from a single image. Yeah. So that's it. Have fun with sculpting and ciao.